This is the truth between the rap battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, or Drake, Kendrick Lamar, any way y'all want to work. Uh, Here's the thing. Both guys respect each other as artists and what each other can do. Just like a lot of all Drake's beefs, they work together. You know, they did Poetic Justice. I wasn't a big fan of the song anyway. So, anyway, the way this battle was going from the beginning, there was no problems, no issues for either side. And the Control remix came out. And everybody had a problem with it. What Kendrick said about him being the king of New York and wanting to battle, and he started naming all the rappers. And Drake was like, man, that's like wow for him to do that. Because now, how are these guys going to work with you after you just did that? You know, that they would look silly. And that's what he was trying to mean. Not like, I'm never going to work with Kendrick again. Like, he was just mad at him. They really didn't care. He just like, right now, this is not what he's about. He's more focused on his album, whatever. But there's great power behind Kendrick Lamar. Just like there's great power behind Drake. So it'll be a clash of the powers and the titans when this happens. So it might come down to the actual mic. And that'll have a great impact, because once that happened, everybody turned on Drake. And everybody was in favor of Kendrick. And it was a strategic move, because after it was done, the very next week was the VMAs. Then follow that, you had the BET Cypher coming up. So everybody is interested in waiting, like, you know, like, I can't wait to hear what Kendrick got to say. I can't wait to hear his response. What is he going to say now when he comes to that cypher? And it was so much hype behind it, the Control song, that everybody thought it was actually his song. Because his verse is like 3 minutes long, so that everybody thinks it's Kendrick's song. Nobody even cared that it was Big Sean's record. Big Sean like, but that's my record. It'd be like, oh, don't worry about it, man. It's Kendrick's now. It'd be like both of ours. You can keep it on your album. But after that, you know, he goes and meets Drake. They meet up at the awards, and this is after he did the song. He was like, "Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, blah 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 blah." This and that, and yeah, man, ain't nothing going on. I mean, just like no reference to the song was ever mentioned. And Drake felt like, wow, that's kind of, you know, phony. If it's F everybody, then it's F everybody when you see him. You was charged up on the song saying, man, I feel like F everybody. Well, if you feel like that in the moment, then when you see him, you shouldn't be all chilled and this and that. So he felt like, you can't respect it, because you ain't feeling like that. And I know what he's talking about. It's like being what you talking about. You say you're a certain way, then be that way. So I understand what he's saying, but Drake is methodical, and when he talk, you know, he thinks his competition is the Jay-Z's and the Kanye West. And Kendrick hasn't built enough credibility for him to even draw the attention, and that's just another gut shot towards Kendrick. Because Kendrick's like, I will destroy you. You know, he's the young, ambitious rapper who feel very confident in his style. They rap entirely different. A lot of people gonna think it's the same, but they don't. They rap entirely different from one another. And Kendrick's pattern of rhyme sometimes would leave the beat and disturb it, but come back and catch it. But it's designed to be that way because he's actually doing poetry. Like Kendrick is more effective. If you took away the beat and he did it a cappella, his rhymes would hit even harder because of the way he spit it is poetry. That's why poetry and poets don't have music. They have a soft ambient sound and they just go at it and it's never on a beat because the poetry hits harder that way. And so to catch it or make it, make sense, when Kendrick speak, you have to have the beat going a certain way. It has certain drops. But he's made transition from song to song to rap a little different because his poetry, he'll change the way the style of poem is going to go. And that's what catches the ear to certain people. And normally, without this backing, he would just be another Lupe, Mos Def, and left in the background. But because he has the proper backing behind him, he's the greatest thing we've seen in all these years. Like, he's the best thing in the West Coast. And I'm like, y'all forgot about King Los? Y'all forgot about Raz Cash? What about them? They still rapping. Okay. But, yeah, so Drake is thinking other rappers is going to say his name, not Kendrick. I'm waiting for the real ones to show up. I'm waiting on some people to drop. I thought they would have said my name by now. So when he mentioned Drake's name in the freestyle, the sensitive rapper put him back in his pajama clothes. It was like, oh, okay. Alright. I get it now. And then Drake had the song, because the beef had died down. Because Drake didn't even give it life. But then Drake kind of jabbed him a little bit. And what he felt on the Energy song. So he just came back like, oh man, that whole Energy song, that's like an avenue. Like, it's so vague. It could be anybody, but he made it him. So on that Dark Side Gone, when he's talking about I got enemies that giving me energy. I want to fight now. Subliminally sending me all of the hate. I thought I was holding the mic down. You remember that? Then he started dropping on the Deep Water, on the Compton album. Everybody, mother know that I started from the bottom and they liable to bury him. Nominate 6 to carry him. They worried him to death. No vegetarian. The beef is on my breath. Inherited the drama better. I'm a great winner, man. I think he's playing himself in position to try. He's trying to jab and jab and jab at Drake. And Drake dropped a line on him. And that's why he really going in, and people missed it when Drake just Meek Mills, when he started the back to back, and he was talking about some, I'ma have Clue, or what was that? Either Charged Up or Back to Back. I don't remember which song, but when he said I'ma have Clue drop a bomb on. Now, when you gonna have Clue drop a bomb on it, remember when Kendrick said on one of his songs, I'm gonna have Flex drop a bomb on this. And Drake said, I'm gonna have Clue drop a bomb on this. And what he was telling Kendrick is your verse was incorrect. It's correct, but it ain't correct. DJ Clue started the bomb, not Funkmaster Flex. So you need to do more research. That's what that whole jab was all about. to let him know. See, rappers send messages to each other like that. It was a jab to let you know, I did it right, you did it wrong. Do your homework. When you do it in that fashion, that's what it meant. So when Kendrick said that line, he just going off of what he know from what he hear. Funkmaster Flex dropped the bombs. He don't know that he took it from DJ Clue. He bit it off Clue. So that was a bit of hip hop education for him, served to him by Drake, and Kendrick didn't like it one bit, and he caught the subliminal. So that's why this is happening now. Where would it go? I don't know. Drake just don't feel no energy doing it, because he don't want to go into making songs about dissing people, because he's seen what avenue it lures people to. Because now the public wants you to diss somebody, and if you ain't dissing them, then whatever. And then they don't respond to your music. That's why he wants to be done with the Meek Mill thing and just go into making some music. He'll drop some subliminals in there, but that's about it. So we'll wait to part 2 to see what this build up to. But it's your boy Carcino. I'm out. But I love King Kunta. That's my jam.